Edinburgh Fringe Festival 2024, day 8. Let's talk about it. So, started off as usual at an Asian occasion at Freddy's. This time was one of their fuller crowds, they were more into it, so it was a good crowd to kind of get stuck into. I wasn't supposed to be on the lineup, but I didn't have a gig booked in until like my solo show at 9:45. So I just dropped by there, Ral let me get in there, get 5 minutes, which was good, just knock the rust off, keep the momentum going. Nice audience to play to. I didn't have an amazing gig, but it was just nice, quick 5 minutes just to get out there and tell some jokes. Then was over to my solo show for the third sellout in a row. So like this one, you can't really take much credit for this one. It's a Saturday night. I feel like people were just looking for things to do, to be completely honest with you. And I mean, I'm happy that they chose my gig, right? I'm happy that they chose to come to my show, that they saw it and they thought they'd give it a chance. So we went and did it. Performance wise, wasn't one of the better performances, to be honest. It was, audience reactions was like a bit more quiet. I felt okay in my own performance, to be actually know if you're saying that, but yeah, audience reaction was lower, and obviously it's my job as the performer to like get them into it. So there was some element of it missing, probably in my setup at the start of the show. I should probably have done more to get them into it then. But yeah, overall, people were enjoying it. It's the most money that I've made on any show so far in this trip. So a lot of good feedback afterwards. I was selling my cards. They're not here at the side of me. Usually at the side of me, but they're not here. I was selling those. For the first time, I was upselling the better cards. So like I've got better cards in there, which usually I don't sell. Usually I don't really bring those up to people. I've sold a couple of them already, but typically I don't mention them because they are more expensive. But I thought Saturday night at the Fringe, people were enjoying it. So I said, listen, if you pay more money, you get this one. And I've got number to 5 cards and number to 10. So there's only 5 of the 5 one, obviously 10 of the 10 one. So I was selling those as well, which was good. But yeah, it was nice to fill the room. There's bittersweet moments, I'll be honest with you. So when I'm outside flying, I was confident that the show was going to sell out. I forgot my flyers at home. What an idiot I was. I can't believe that. So I always have a stack of flyers that I leave back home anyway, because I don't need them all every single day. But when I took these out to put with the ones that I was taking yesterday, I just left it on the side and forgot to bring it. So that put me at a bit of a disadvantage. I would have liked to have that more, but we were still turning people away. An annoying thing that happened yesterday was that, so my room in that venue is the smallest room, right? Only 25 seats. And all the bigger shows Saturday night, of course, everyone's selling out because it's Saturday night. People want to go and see shows on Saturday night, right? But people from the bigger rooms had come into my room and stole a few chairs. Now, I hadn't even realised it until we started the show. But like we'd brought like an extra couple chairs in, so I thought, oh brilliant, we've got an extra couple chairs in, just like usual last few days. We can get more people in. Then I looked up and I thought, actually no, we've got like the same as before. So someone must have just stolen chairs. We've now had to go down, which is a bit annoying because obviously the bigger shows, they're playing to like bigger, some of those rooms like 100 plus, something like 50, whatever. They're playing to more people. They have a bigger opportunity to make money all the way through the festival. But on what would be my biggest night of the run, my Saturday night here, they take stuff from my room so I can do less in the smaller room, which I just thought was a cheap move. They just clearly just selfish, only care about themselves, and like was just taking because they thought, oh, I'm going to take that, like feeling like very entitled to it, which I didn't really like that. But hey, that's a conversation to be had if I find out who took them. Next up we had, and this is the thing as well, all the chairs from outside were stolen as well, so I couldn't even go outside and just take them. We were having to go downstairs. Anyway, that's a chair rant. You don't want to hear a chair rant, do you? But that's a part of the Fringe that no one tells you about, is someone's going to nick chairs out of your venue so you can get less people in. I could have fit a few more people in there, made a bit more money, which would have been really valuable to me because, I'm only doing the short run and we're going to be behind money wise anyway. I think I'm going to do a video about money at the end of this trip if you want to see the financial breakdowns. Right, so that was good. Packed show again, third night in a row, absolutely buzzing that happened. So happy that those people would take a chance on me. The people that I flyed in from the street, so glad that they came and took a chance on me as well. And it was the biggest amount of pre-sales that I had. I think maybe 16 pre-sold. So out of 25 seats, that's a large number pre-selling. I think the highest before that I had was about 6 that had pre-sold, so was in a good position there. Then after that, what we did was, what did I do? I did Comedy Death Camp at about midnight at Bar 50. Then I realised I actually went and stayed there on a stag do with like one of my best mates from childhood. When he had his stag do in Edinburgh, we actually stayed at the hostel above Bar 50. There's 7 of us. We just rented an 8-man room together. We rented the whole room. We had access to the full thing. What a great idea that was. So I played there, enjoyed it, went on first, and then bounced out. And I was going to get the bus home, but then there's a shit fight comedy night that's on at the South Sider, and I punished myself. And when I took a spot, even though I know that that show typically has like audiences that are very like either too far gone or too withdrawn, or because it's like a place where like old drunks and students go basically. So yeah, it weren't my best performance. It was a bit of a bomb to end the night, but again, it's nice and refreshing. It makes me want to work hard. Already this morning, I'm thinking of not rejigging my show, but just having a little look at it, seeing if there's like one or two. Because I've been dropping jokes out of my solo show. I've been dropping jokes out, so I'm just looking at, is there a new format? Because even with dropping a section or two, it's still like 45 minutes, so it gives me space to like put in some of the better jokes that I would like to put in there. But yeah, so that was day number 8, I think. I've got 4 more solo shows left. So we got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday is actually Pakistan Independence Day, so that's going to be a very good show, inshallah. But yeah, yeah, unless there's anything else I can think about, we'll wrap this one up, shall we?